Big Cat TV, Pastor Reacts, Pastor Andy with you, along with Skinny Cat?
Yep, replacement.
Blues Cat. He plays the blues. No, he's not a replacement. There's no feud. There's no argument, guys.
We had
Stop the rumors.
Kick Big Cat out.
No, don't go there. He's sensitive about that. Ready? Here we go. Too loud?
There you go.
Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain.
All right. I just want to review that first verse here. Make everybody mad. First line, day after day I'm more confused. Yes, no, maybe?
Dazed and confused.
So, big period of my life, I would say yes. I would say day after day I have more clarity now. So day after day I'm less confused. Life is
good.
still complex, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong, but I'm 41 now. I feel like less confused. I think I see patterns better now, and it's probably one of the things that contributes to depression is you see patterns and you don't want to deal with the patterns that you know are coming.
Yeah. Do you often go outside and look for the light in the rain?
No, in the snow, though, it's hard for me. I don't like snow. It's snowing outside, been sunless for a couple days now in Michigan, and it gets me down big time.
So, it's a game and I hate to lose.
Right.
You know that's a game that I hate to lose. And I'm feeling the strain. Oh, it is shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
React to that. Is that Christian?
No.
Why not? The rock and roll part?
It's like simple living.
Whoops. Is it simple living or leaving?
I think it's simple living. It's a cry for simplicity. You can have as many high-end guitars, but when it comes to music, there's always a standard that you gotta have.
Yeah, I think it's, this is kind of like, there's a lot of songs that maybe people grew up with that are Christian songs, like I'll Fly Away, Old Glory, and it's kind of the same thing as these songs, which is leaving the pain of this life and going into a place where there's not the pain. And that's how a lot of people view music, as a place where they can, well, we review a lot of metal songs on here, which is like all about embracing pain and the reality. And this one is all about like drifting away from the, getting lost in the beat. And won't you take me away? It's just a paradox, because it's still you that's being taken away. So it's still you and it's still reality. Like people say, well, there's that line in Platoon, I think it is, and they're smoking marijuana, and the company commander or the sergeant says, you smoke that to escape from reality? It's like, there's no escape from reality, because you're transforming your own reality, but you're still in reality. Like whatever you do still has consequences. You can't get out of this skin, this body. You can't get out of this human suit.
Yeah,
Except,
especially in Nam.
well, yeah. I mean, you just can't. You can't get away from being part of your body, except for these people that are experimenting with Hayabusa and this is it D? Somebody will tell me. The acronym's not coming to me now, but they talk about being shot out of their body, which is very possible because the Apostle Paul says, I know a man who was caught up to the third heaven, whether he was in the body or outside the body, I do not know. And is there potentially a substance that you can take that will send you out of your body? Okay, but what happens if you can't get back in? You know, all that stuff, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've learned that I gotta stay grounded.
Yeah,
and,
amen to that. Yeah, when we stay grounded. But what I was going to say is that the Christian faith, is about embracing reality, even though it's painful. And you know, Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." It's about embracing the truth, not running away, not hiding. Not that there aren't times for rest, but it's not. This is not the. This is not the mentality of a believer in Christ.
Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I can do. The world outside looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Oh, give me.
I love these kind of statements.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like that correlates with my life pretty good. I honestly like to be told what to do. I think.
There's a book about that by Eric Fromm. It's called, he's a psychologist, and he says that most people would rather be an automatic robot, just follow the leader, than to try to think on their own. It's called Escape from Freedom. It's a great book. It's about the existential crisis. To be means to choose. What is that?
Very philosophical.
Free Will, I think the name of the song is. Somebody help me out there. You can choose. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice.
That's Rush.
Rush, yeah.
I was thinking about that song the other day in the car.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But who is the I that is asking the question, or understanding that they're not understanding the things that I do?
It's definitely a choice in this case.
And the world does look unkind.
Yeah.
Kracker.
Sometimes it
Uncle
does.
Kracker.
Beat boys and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat boys and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? And when my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me. The joy that you're giving me. I want you to know that I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You help me along, making me strong. Oh, you're making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Drift away. And give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
That song's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Oh,
good one.
yeah. So what? I really like this. You got two things going on here. All right. So this is when my mind is free. A melody can move me. So I just started playing guitar. But you pick up the guitar, and about 10 minutes into practicing, you start to maybe feel a little bit of a groove there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's tougher.
Takes longer as you go on.
Yeah, I think it. In theory, like the best music comes when you like give it 100%.
Yeah.
No matter if you're doing everything right, because
Mhm.
you could be technical but still not quite playing with soul.
Right.
That's the struggle with anything, honestly.
Yeah. So here's what I wanted to go with here is, so if you start out in a good place, that's easier for that melody to move you. But then if you start out in a bad place, when I'm feeling blue, you're counting on the music to take you out of the place you're in and into a different place.
Yeah, I understand.
It's like a treatment vehicle.
Yeah.
And we have a huge problem in our language, and I think it's like a problem in Western civilization. We say things like, it's just a song. What does that even mean? I'm not sure we even know what that means. So there was, during the Age of Reason, they said, okay, you can take everything apart, like you can dissect everything, and if you look at everything based on its component parts, that's what it is. It's nothing more, nothing less. Right? But now we're starting to see like there is more to reality, let's say, than just being able to take everything apart and put everything back together. There's more there. So what's happening with that music? It's providing some level of healing, right? And Saul was a king in the Old Testament, and David, just bear with me here a second, guys. David would play the harp for Saul, the king.
Oh.
All right? It's a very interesting passage. It says that an evil spirit from the Lord was terrifying Saul. And Saul's officials, so he was a king, and his officials said, it's an evil spirit from God that's frightening you. Your Majesty, let us go and look for someone who is good at playing the harp. He can play for you whenever the evil spirit from God bothers you, and you'll feel better. All right, Saul answered, find me someone who is good at playing the harp and bring him here. And they said, well, there's a brave warrior. He's good looking. His name is David. He can speak well. The Lord is with him. And so he was a shepherd at the time. Tell your son David to leave your sheep and come here to me. And so whenever the evil spirit from God bothered Saul, David would play his harp. Saul would relax and feel better, and the evil spirit would go away.
I've never heard this story. That is very unique and interesting. Wow. So it was a bad spirit from the Lord?
Yeah, that's what's really weird about the theology of this one.
Yeah, because like in Job, it's like God telling the devil to like terrify Job, but like terrorize. But here it's an evil spirit from God. That it just doesn't make any sense.
1 Samuel 16:14 through 23.
The evil spirit from God bothered Saul. David would play his harp. Wow.
This is why you watch the channel, Big Cat TV, stuff you never even thought you'd learn.
That's actually very similar to the Lord of the Rings, when the king of Gondor,
Could be.
he's got like the scales in his eyes, and he was like possessed, and when Gandalf comes, he like releases the spirit, like that's kind of reminds me of that. Maybe that idea was taken from this.
Drift away.
Drift away.
Like, subscribe. See you guys real soon.